I'm going to victim blame here. I'm going to do it. It's your fault that we have data centers. Yes, you people, you right here on your phone. Why did you dress your phone that way if you didn't want data centers? That's too far. That's too far. Data centers aren't just for AI. Amazon, Tesla, Twitter, Google, Apple, all these big mega companies are building plenty of data centers for their new AI services, but they've been building them for a long time. For web services, cloud services, any kind of streaming, over-the-air, digital services provided to you, that stuff comes from data center. All the stuff we do, games, phones, cloud storage, whatever, all of it is getting bigger and more accessible because they're building data centers. And like a snake eating its tail, they keep coming up with more ways to offshore all their capabilities into data centers and digital storage. I mean, we just got announcements that PlayStation is trying to go to purely digital storage and digital presentation for all of its games. And this is why I say that it is a lie when people say that capitalism breeds innovation. Because capitalism doesn't breed all kinds of innovation. It breeds the innovation that makes the most money. That's why we're moving from physical storage and localized systems into digital ownership and cloud computing. I mean, think about it. Why haven't we come up with a compact home-hosted web server hosting capability that allows individuals to make and host their own websites instead of having web hosting services that will host your website off-site? Because one of those will be a one-time payment and the other will be a lifetime subscription. But I've got a solution, and this is probably going to give me some hate. But I sincerely believe we need to make our lives more inconvenient. Now, I don't think we need to go Amish. I don't think we need to toss out our phones or throw away our TVs. I don't even think we need to delete social media or cut out certain apps. What I'm saying is that we need to honestly think about what sacrifices have been made in order for you to have that convenience that you love so much, and maybe, just maybe, opt for the slightly less convenient version. Maybe you don't need 300 terabytes of cloud data to keep your collection of photos of your meals from your vacations. Maybe you just need to be more selective about which photos you keep and how you keep them. Maybe you don't need to have that one album you listen to every day streamed to you on demand. Maybe it's okay to collect them on CD, rip them to a computer, and put them on whatever device you want to use. Maybe you don't need to own 17 streaming services. Maybe you just need to start collecting VHSs and DVDs and keep the box sets. Because what we need to understand is that data centers, e-waste, climate change, all these problems, these are physical manifestations of your digital footprint. And the only reason that footprint gets so big is because tech companies are making you complicit. They jump up and down, wave their hands and arms, and scream about how you need to use this new thing because the old one is 0.25 seconds less convenient. And then, when you complain about the toll, they flip it back on you, saying, maybe you shouldn't have had this stuff in the first place. It's a shell game of shifting blame. And even though it's not our fault that it ended up this way, it is our fault for so mindlessly accepting every new normal that gets thrown our way and allowing them to push this stuff into our lives without any kind of pushback because it's convenient. So all I'm saying is that it's okay to take a step back from that cutting edge, because the real digital progress is the friends you made along the way.